Hi everybody and welcome to Maxmus and Lexter. Hi everybody and welcome to Maxmus and Lexter. So today I want to talk about the movie Whitney, the story of Whitney Houston. I got to see a preview of this on Monday night. This was due to the Odeon Limitless card being man of that. We started to do previews. But anyway, okay, so the Whitney movie is, the story of Whitney Houston. So this is more of a documentary storytelling film. Interviews with family, bits of footage behind the scenes, things like this. So we all know, obviously, Whitney Houston with I Will Always Love You, etc. And obviously, it's surprising when you see these films on how long some people have been about. But kind of this focuses on kind of not just actually about the popularity of the person, of Whitney Houston herself, but more about behind the scenes and what she went through. There are different family aspects of it, right from the beginning, obviously with her mum, Sassy, being the top singer, and trying to encourage Whitney Houston herself. And then you go through to the marriage where she married Bobby Brown, and that's where it kind of started to change, I suppose. The story tells, obviously she became more popular than what he did, and then you get these stories of like being the man. You also get the encouragements of obviously she passed away herself, unfortunately. Would never encourage anything like that, of course. Obviously the drug and drink use, and obviously if anyone's anywhere near any of those sort of things, then massively encourage you to get help in the first place, and just to think of others around you as well. So it's all about behind the footage and the popularity. She does appear to handle the situations of popularity without much difficulty. It was more about she was trying to please others, like with marriage with Bobby Brown, that she's seen her parents' marriage all fail. So she's kind of willing to do anything to sacrifice herself to make her marriage work. Hence why she followed the path with him. And even within the film itself, with Bobby Brown, when they interviewed him, he wasn't willing to talk about the drinking the drugs, which kind of says it all, really. Because being in denial kind of says you can't even admit when you've done something wrong, or when there is something wrong. So it is, it is a documentary type film. Obviously there's a bit of music in there, but if you're going for the music, then you might be a bit disappointed. It is a documentary. I don't want to say too much about what everyone says, but they interview her brothers, her mum, friends, and things like that. So they were switching between the interviews to the clips, of course. Now it's about 2 hours long. I think it's out. I think it's a couple of weeks for general public release, so it's a couple of weeks away yet. And so I saw this Monday. I'm doing this today because I wanted time to sort of absorb what was going in and take it in and think about it. Because I think when it comes to family and supporting each other, it's a huge impact on life in many ways, in good and in bad, and in just trying to please others. And I am a huge supporter of supporting each other. So it really was quite hard to see in some ways. We're all not going, and obviously Whitney Houston's not the only star to go through this situation. There are others out there that have done it, and it's, I suppose you've got to be brave to put yourself out there, which is kind of there as well, and obviously having to deal with many life issues. And so it is a documentary rather than a full-scale film, but it has important messages in there as well, and not obviously messages about Whitney Houston's life, but obviously it is, there are messages that I suppose everyone could actually say in your own mind but I think they're meant to be in there in a supportive and a way of making people aware. And also there are a few things that she hid. I'm not going to say them on here because obviously if you want to watch the film then I'm not going to tell you everything, but yeah, it just goes to show you there are hidden things. And sometimes just I think if someone's able to approach you, then you know you might be surprised at what they might say. And sometimes people hide things, but they don't always want to. They sometimes think it's probably the right thing to do, but in theory for themselves they might need to talk, and I think that comes across as well there. But anyway, it is enjoyable, and so it is a documentary based, so don't expect to go there looking at as a major film for Whitney Houston. The music's good. I enjoyed the music, of course, but obviously if you have some interest in Whitney Houston then you might go. Obviously it talks about the bodyguard and how that propelled her life story, and all the other music, how she started from the youngster. You get to see clips of the first time she sang on stage and things like that, so it is all there. Yeah, there were times when the cinema, obviously the cinema's quiet, but you get that eerie feeling that everyone's taking it in, shall we say. But anyway, this is my thoughts on Whitney, and if you go to watch it, enjoy. Thank you very much. See you later.